Who do you think is the most dangerous person in any confrontation? It's not the loudest, nor is it the strongest. The most dangerous person is always the calmest. The legendary sword saint Miyamoto Musashi understood this paradox perfectly. He turned emotional control into a masterclass system, a system that kept him undefeated in over 60 duels to the death. Welcome back to Time Teaches, where we look to the past to find timeless lessons that elevate our modern lives. Today, Time Teaches dissects Musashi's 4-step framework so you can apply it to modern-day conflicts. Whether it's a case of road rage, a difficult boss, or a heated family argument, this method will keep you in the driver's seat. Don't skip a single second, because the 4th step is the ultimate key to ensuring you never let someone else dictate your emotions. 1. Emotional distance. Don't become the storm. The moment someone yells at you or challenges you, your body goes into overdrive, flooding your system with stress hormones. Your heart races, your muscles tighten, and your perspective narrows. This is the exact trap most people fall into. Musashi realized that winning wasn't about superior sword skills. It was about the ability to step outside that emotional storm. In his writings, he described observing a confrontation as if looking down from above, watching the clouds drift by, without becoming the storm itself. Think about the last time you lost your temper. In that exact moment, you became your anger. Your words and actions only served a bruised ego, not your actual goals. Creating emotional distance means carving out a pocket of space between what happens and how you react. When insulted, instead of immediately firing back, slow down for a split second. How to practice this? The moment you feel your chest tightening or your heart racing in an argument, silently label that feeling in your mind. Do not say I am angry. Instead, tell yourself, I notice that I am feeling anger. This tiny shift in language creates massive psychological distance. You detach from the emotion. You become the observer of it, not the emotion itself. Modern science backs this up. Brain scans show that labeling an emotion activates the logical part of the brain, instantly soothing the panicked emotional center. 2. Anticipatory awareness, reading the scripts. Musashi called this foreknowledge, the ability to sense what is coming before it actually happens. In his masterpiece, The Book of Five Rings, he wrote about anticipating an opponent's moves before they even made them. This isn't mind reading, it's a deep, obsessive understanding of human behavior. When someone gets angry or feels threatened, their behavior becomes highly predictable, following well-worn tracks. It's like a seasoned chess grandmaster who can see 5 moves ahead. They aren't guessing, they are recognizing patterns. Our bodies react terribly to unexpected stress, but they handle anticipated stress remarkably well. Before his legendary duel with Sasaki Kojiro, Musashi deliberately carved a wooden sword on his boat ride over, making it slightly longer than Kojiro's famous blade. He had studied Kojiro's habits and already knew exactly how his opponent would strike. How to practice this? Before stepping into any conversation you know will be tense, like asking for a raise or talking to an overly sensitive friend, take just 30 seconds to answer 3 questions. What is this person's likely emotional state going into this? What do they actually want behind the words they are saying? What are the 3 worst or most likely reactions they might have? By mapping out these scenarios beforehand, you strip away the element of surprise, depriving the situation of its power to trigger you. 3. Strategic breathing, mastering your physiology. Throughout his teachings, Musashi emphasized that breath control is the cornerstone of mental clarity in battle. He noticed that when swordsmen became fearful or enraged, their breathing changed first, becoming shallow, rapid, and erratic. To master your breath is to master your mind. Your breath is directly hotwired to your nervous system. Fast, shallow breathing triggers the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight response, inducing panic. Conversely, slow, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, returning your body to a state of rest and calm. How to practice this? Adopt Musashi's breathing technique whenever the tension begins to rise. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold it briefly, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Doing just 1 or 2 cycles of this 4 to 6 breathing pattern will noticeably drop your heart rate. When your body is physically calm, your mind regains the clarity needed to make the right call. 4. Purposeful action, an anchor in heavy seas. This final step is the glue that binds the other 3 together. Musashi maintained that having a razor-sharp purpose is infinitely more powerful than possessing intense emotions. While his opponents fought out of anger or fear, Musashi fought to execute a predefined objective. When someone provokes you and you snap back in anger, you are playing their game by their rules. Arguments escalate and destroy relationships because both sides completely lose sight of the original point. They just lash out to defend their egos or hurt the other person. How to practice this? Before entering any potential conflict, define your true objective in one clear sentence. For example, my purpose is to finalize this contract, or my purpose is to maintain peace in my family. Throughout the confrontation, whenever you feel your blood boil, repeat that purpose in your head like a mantra. It acts as an anchor, keeping you from being swept away by momentary provocations. The beauty of Musashi's philosophy is that it transcends mere conflict management. It touches the deeper layers of how we live. It is the practice of non-attachment found in Buddhism and the spirit of Wu-Wei, effortless action in Taoism, moving fluidly with the natural flow of things rather than forcing against it. We live in an era where social media algorithms are literally engineered to outrage us and where relationships shatter over a poorly worded text. A modern human faces more provocations in a single day than Musashi probably faced in a month. Because of this, the person who can maintain their calm today doesn't just win arguments. They possess a superpower that others cannot even comprehend. When you master your emotional responses, you come to a profound realization. Most confrontations in life are entirely unnecessary. When you refuse to engage with a provocation, the conflict simply dissolves on its own without you ever having to lift a finger. The truly powerful person isn't the one who wins every fight, but the one who knows which battles are actually worth stepping into. Thank you for spending your valuable time with Time Teachers to unpack this profound lesson. If you believe these ancient philosophies can bring more peace and wisdom to your modern life, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss our upcoming lessons. Drop a comment below on how you usually handle your anger. Let's start a conversation. Until next time, stay mindful, stay calm, and keep mastering the game of life.